Can you recall the verse for this reference? Romans 6 verse 4, KJV. Answer. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 2 Corinthians 4 verse 9, KJV. Answer. Persecuted, but not forsaken, cast down, but not destroyed. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Ephesians 4 verse 31, KJV. Answer. Let all bitterness, and wrath, and anger, and clamor, and evil speaking, be put away from you, with all malice. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 Peter 5 verse 4, KJV. Answer. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Psalms 22 verse 24, KJV. Answer. For he hath not despised nor abhorred the affliction of the afflicted, neither hath he hid his face from him, but when he cried unto him, he heard. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Genesis 8 verse 1, KJV. Answer. And God remembered Noah, and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark, and God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters assuaged. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Psalms 37 verse 11, KJV. Answer. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Psalms 32 verse 6, KJV. Answer. For this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found, surely in the floods of great waters they shall not come nigh unto him. Can you recall the verse for this reference? 1 Corinthians 1 verse 27, KJV. Answer. But God hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. Can you recall the verse for this reference? Psalms 18 verse 35, KJV. Answer. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great.